Hey, can't win them all. What's going on with you YouTube? Jumpman Chris here. We're coming back at y'all with another vid, guys, and we have this discussion and recap that we gotta talk about. The Spider-Man's 2.0 new chapter shock drop. Like I said in yesterday's video, hey, shout out to my boy Nikki B and also Rafi and all that good stuff, man. There was a shock drop today, like we announced, just to get you guys prepared. We did hear some things like, oh, it possibly could be a Snkr cam, but obviously that didn't happen. The Snkr cam, you guys didn't know, is like a picture and then you scan it, which I would have preferred, to be honest, because this one, I didn't get a W. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't get a W, but it's okay. It's okay. You know, I wish I would have. This is a shoe that I've been wanting, and I'm a big fan of Spider-Man. I've been saying since the get-go of these shoes when they first came, you know, images are like, yo, these things are fire. I like it, but a lot of people said they didn't, and hey, I think the amount was the stock numbers. They did say it was like over 230,000 pairs on a shock drop, which, don't get me wrong, that is a lot. Like, that is a lot of pairs. And from the looks of it, it looked like a decent amount of people did end up getting W's. So shout outs to all the people that end up getting W's. You know, I'm always out here trying to help people out. Even if I don't get a W or not, it's all good. But if anyone, if you guys hit on a size 9 or 9.5 or even a 10, DM me. I'm still looking to get a pair. She would really like a pair, guys. You know, hey, I'm a big, like I said, I'm a huge Spider-Man fanatic and Batman. Those are my two favorite. Wolverine's another one. But just saying, those are like my favorite comic book superheroes. It would be nice to have a pair. This release, a lot of people said it was going to be a Snkr cam. It didn't happen. I just told you guys, if you guys watch on my IG, I said, hey, be prepared. This might come in handy tomorrow. Obviously, it didn't happen. So it was just basically a first come or a Leo drop, I want to say. You know, let everyone in, and then Nike just picks their winners. So no scam, no Snkr cam or anything like that. Just you know, cam scan, you know, picture, whatever. Just Leo. Like I said, I wish they would have gave us like a scam cam, because if you guys didn't remember, if I'm not mistaken, when these first came out, there was a premiere in certain theaters, and they had like a picture or a QR code or something in the theaters. People were able to cop on the Snkrs app using, if you went to some of the premieres of the movie. And I feel like that was, I thought they were gonna do for the 2.0s, you know, maybe made it more well available. You know, the movie's about to come out and stuff like that. That would have been nice, but man, I don't know how everyone else was, but my phone, it wouldn't come up till at least 2 minutes later after the release, like 2:02. It finally showed up on my phone. I literally had to go onto the Snkrs app. It kept showing like this, and I had to go up to upcomings at 2:02. Like, if you go onto the side here where it says upcomings, and then it finally showed up right here, and then that's how I was able to enter in. And I'll enter in for a GS size, men's sizes, even preschool size for my son. Got all L's across the board. But dang, I was pinning for a good 25 to 30 minutes to get my L. I was wondering what is going on. I mean, could this be Nike's, like, you know, filtering out bots or something like that? Because it looked like a decent amount of people. Don't get me wrong, bots still end up cooking. I saw how they did look like they did pretty decent. I wish Nike can figure a way out. I think the only way Nike can ever defeat the bots is like EA or that Snkr cam. Like, that would have worked like a charm. I wish they would have did it and did first come first serve, but obviously, you know, it didn't happen. But, you know, all good. It's whatever. I'm not trying to sound salty or anything. It just, you know, I would just like to have a pair. 30 minutes went by. It was like 2:30 or something like that, and I finally got did not get them. I tried to enter in for another size. You know, I went for like a size 10, and you know, I went for my size 9.5. Wifey went up for my size as well. We all got L's. Shout out to everyone that got W's. I think Rafi got a W. Who else got a W? I think, you know, some other people got some W's, man. And quite a few people in my DMs got W. It's kind of crazy because, like, I remember a lot of people said they didn't like these. But, you know, with the shock drop, it does build up hype. You know, everybody wants to go for it. They're going for a little bit of bread. I feel like everybody that went for these, or a lot of people that went for these, are only one to resell these things. It's what it is, you know. Hey, if you went for it for resale, try to make a couple dollars, I get the hustle, man. You know, it is what it is. I'll talk about resale real quick, okay? These things did drop dramatically from last night. Like, remember, these things, I saw prices yesterday on May 1st at like $600, even like $700, like $690, something like that. And now today on the 1st, they're like at $390. Now they're at $300 or low 300s. That's the price. I'm looking at my size 9.5, and even most sizes are at mid 300s. I have a feeling, this is just my opinion, guys, if you guys really want a pair, and I know there's a big Spider-Man fans out there, if you guys are really looking for a pair, these things are still set to release on May 20th. So don't go out there and spend big money if you don't need to. You know, just wait it out, because I have a feeling there's a decent amount of pairs out there. You might be able to get a pair for retail, and if you don't, I have a feeling these things are going to be really, really low. Like, I have a feeling these things might even brick out. It just might. I'm just saying, like, at least like low 200s to mid 200s. I don't think they're gonna sustain at $300, especially already right now. It's, you know, people don't even have pairs in hand yet, and they're already at 300s. I'm just saying, not trying to say, you guys can comment out, oh, you're just saying because you're salty. No, I just see how everything else is going on. Look at everything that's been releasing. Run the Jewels went down less than $200. All of Travis Scott's, they were at $1,000. Now they're like at high 700s. They're about to go at 600. In Thunder Force, they were at 300 something. Now they're at like low mid 200s. I'm just saying, just kind of follows that, you know, people spend especially when the Jordan 2 at retail at $200, people's gonna try to, you know, quick flip these real quick. And I think these things people are gonna undercut a lot. Me, you know, with the content, I gotta do early pairs and stuff like that. So I do need to get an early pair. So, you know, sometimes I gotta pay that ticket. It just is what it is. You know, hey, like I said, man, if you guys want to hook your boy up, man, not trying to tax too crazy, hit me up. I am looking for size 9, 9.5. So if we're gonna talk about stock prices or stock numbers, right? It was about 230,000 pairs. That's a lot, you know. That is a lot out there, and that's just in men's sizes. That's not including GS sizes, preschool sizes, and taller sizes. They were saying like roughly like size 8 to 9.5 is around 9,000, a little bit less than 10,000 pairs. Majority of the sizes were the big sizes. Size 10 was 26,000, 10.5 30,000, 11 30,000, 11.5 is always kind of limited, and then size 12 is like 20,000. So a decent amount of stock. Is that going to be the full stock on the release date on May 20th? I don't know. Honestly, about these stock numbers, I never really believe anymore, especially after the lost and founds. You know, it definitely didn't feel like 200,000 pairs. Same with these. It didn't feel like 30,000 pairs. Trust me, I saw a lot of people get W's, but a lot of people end up taking L's too as well. Talk about real quick about these shock drops, because we had back-to-back shock drops with, seems like with everything, you know, Thunder 4s, Reimagines, and Lost and Founds, and now the Spider-Mans, you know. I just feel like with everything that's been sitting, this is kind of Nike's way of trying to build up some hype, you know. Every time when there's a shock drop, people are always going to go for it. It's early. They're going for a little bit of bread. Say what you want. Anything that you can get early, people's going to go for it, no matter what. It could be anything. I bet you even the cement Air Jordan 1s, if they shock drop, people will still go for them. They might not sell out immediately, but people will still go for them, no matter what. And I think it's just one of Nike's tactics way to keep selling things out immediately. Because I'm pretty sure they have a whole bunch of pairs. And I almost feel like it kind of like, it's like a big middle finger to all the retailers too as well. The people that got pairs at, you know, retail stores. Because, you know, if you get it early, you don't need to sell it. You know, you don't need to go to the store. The store gets sit on some more pairs. But like I said, guys, if you really want a pair and you end up taking an L today, just don't worry. Wait till May 20th. I think the prices will probably go down, and there should be pairs out there, so you can still maybe get a retail W. And if you don't, I think that you're gonna be able to get them for a much lower price than you are today. Just saying. Anyway, guys, you know, when I try to make this video, guys, I want to help you guys best as possible. So congrats to all the people that got W's, man. And like I said, shout out to my boy Nikki B, shout out to my boy Rafi, and just shout out to everyone that tried to help out with this, man. I'm glad to help some people out. Anyway, guys, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. If you guys don't mind, please hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if it's your first time here. Comment down below, and please hit that bell for all the notifications when I do drop vids. And don't forget to follow me on all my social media at German Chris on IG, sometime on Twitter, don't forget Snapchat. And I'm also on TikTok. Anyway, guys, appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I'm German Chris. Peace.